Using good and well. Unit 7, Lesson 3, 3rd and 4th grade English, Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Hello, 3rd grade. You are going to need your English book open to page 240, a piece of paper and a pencil. Make sure that in the right-hand corner, you write your name in cursive. You can write the page numbers for today, which are pages 240 through 241, and the date today, which is 4/30/20. Let's get started. The words good and well fit in this sentence, or actually fit in these sentences, but where should they go? So we have this. We're trying to decide, should it be good or well? Rest blank tonight. Have a blank night. So is it rest good tonight or rest well tonight? Have a good night or have a well night? Well, I definitely think that last one is good. The first one is well, I guess, but good could sound okay as well. So let's see. Rest well tonight. Have a good night. Okay. Well, sometimes it can be hard to decide whether to use good or well. Remember, good is an adjective that describes nouns. Well is an adverb that describes verbs. So here's an example. Marcia is a good guide. The photo album is good. So when you're describing a thing, you use or a person or a place, you describe good. If you're describing a verb, then you use the word well, like she speaks well. How does she speak? That's a verb, well. You chose the pictures well. How did you choose them? Well. All right, hopefully that distinguishes it a little bit more. Remember, if you're describing a thing, a person, or a place, you're using good. If you're describing how something is done, then you use well. So let's look at the try it out problems. Kind of gave you that first one on page 240. Number 1, Corey's trips are all good or well? Well, we're describing trips. Trips are a thing, so we're going to use the word good. So number 1, you'd write good. Number 2, he plans good or well for his adventures. Well, we're talking about how Corey is doing something, a verb, so we would use the word well. Number 3, Corey's guidebook is good or well? Well, we're talking about his guidebook. Guidebook is a thing, so we would say good. Number 4, his road maps are good or well too. Road maps are things, so we would use the word good. Number 5, he has learned to read maps. Good or well? Ooh, he has learned to read. So it's talking about him actually doing something, reading something. So that's a verb, so I would use well. Number 6, Corey speaks several languages. Good or well? Now, are we describing languages or how he speaks? I think it's how he speaks. So number 6 would be well. Number 7, talking to people helps him learn good about other countries or well about other countries? Talking to people helps him learn. It's talking about him learning, which is doing something. So number 7 would be well. Number 8, Corey is good or well at taking pictures. We're describing Corey. Corey is good. So we would be describing a person. So number 8 would be good. Number 9, photos help him remember his trips. Good or well? Well, it's talking about how he remembers something. Remembering is a verb, so it would be well. Number 10, Corey describes his travels. Describes. It's talking about how he describes, which means it's a verb, which means we would use the word well. Number 11, everyone listens. Ooh, it's talking about listening. How do you listen? Well. Number 12, the presents that he brings to his family are always good or well. Well, presents are things, so number 12 would be good. And number 13, Corey is a good or well traveler. Well, traveler is a person, so we would say good. And finally, number 14, he is polite to everyone and treats them. Ooh, it's talking about how he treats them. So that's a verb. Well. All right, so numbers 15 through 22. It says use good or well to complete each sentence correctly. Write the sentences. Now, I'm looking here for 15 through 22, you may just write the words good or well, okay? 23 through 28, you need to write that out in cursive, and you need to highlight or underline the changes that you make because there are 6 mistakes. Remember, if you're talking about a person, place, or thing, describing that, it's good. If you're talking about how somebody does something, it is well. I'm looking forward to seeing your work.